Should I tell the not off for off-road use story?
Well, sure. Go for it.
If you're an astute viewer or listener, and you've been around a while, not for off-road use. I earned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Moab may or may not have kind of maybe taken us down a trail that was probably not quite the warm-up I thought it was.
Yep.
Cane Creek ends in Hamburger Hill. We all survived. A little bit of winching, a little bit of thinking, but we got there. And in the process, this bad boy boiled over. And it proceeded to boil over every half mile for the last 5 miles of the trip, or the day, until we got back to the highway. And then I was flat-towed by AK. That wasn't sketchy at all. So yeah, there's a couple trail fixes, things that need to be buttoned up. But yeah, I earned my not for off-road use sticker. Yeah, we're gonna basically go through a whole bunch of maintenance. You guys will see this in future videos. Upgrade brakes, nut and bolt the whole thing. Our friends over at Jeepcables, shout out Jeepcables, hooked us up with a sweet set of their upgraded heavy duty brake cable kits.
Battery cable.
Battery cable.
Big 7.
Why don't you just
It is
try that
legit.
whole line again?
That's brain freeze.
Tom hasn't
Yeah.
had his 7 cups of coffee yet today.
I had 3 cups.
Like I said, haven't had his 7.
Our friends over at Jeepcables sent us the battery cable set. Sweet upgrade. I would call it almost a
Necessity?
necessity for JKs.
Yeah.
This thing loves when you go over like a speed bump. It throws all your dash lights and the battery light comes on and it's like, oh no, your battery's not charging. And then it's fine. And then you shut it off and you turn it back on. And sometimes it's fully charged. Sometimes it doesn't start at all. Sometimes it has no voltage because it's a Jeep. And there are piles of
Garbage.
So yeah, that's gonna be another video. We'll prep the whole thing. We'll walk you guys through maintenance and prep, what you should be doing if you have heavy duty parts. Common misconception. I have an expensive lift kit. It's indestructible. It still has to be maintained more than it used to be. So, the shop Jeep. It will evolve well beyond what you see. It's been good. I like it. It's geared. It's gonna get 37s eventually. There's a tire company. Needs
Looking your way, Falcon.
needs tires. I'm not picky, but Falcon would be great. Yeah. No.
Wrap up the video now.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that's it. Like, follow, subscribe. There will be more videos coming in the next couple weeks on this specifically. PJ will probably make an appearance because it's a lot of work to get done in a week.
That guy.
That guy. That's his
He's
appearance.
not as handsome, but it's okay.
He's oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. As we talked about, a lot of rock crawler stuff on it. It's kind of our go-to. We've got their original, like their first pro aluminum tie rod. When aluminum tie rods came out, I was not a believer. And we figured, hey, we're gonna let Tom test it. Tom Walk, not me, Tom, other Tom. Because he had a tendency to break anything and everything. So that's been on there for 7 years.
Close to it, yeah.
And it is beat to hell, and it still works great. We did replace the drag link, which was just a Terraflex drag link, with the Apex chassis drag link flip when we raised it, and did the Dana 44, the ultimate Dana 44. It's geared 488s, E-lockers, front and rear. And it's just really been a good, simple, solid Jeep. Bumper and winch setup is 10 years old at this point.
Those are original to the
I was going to
Jeep.
say, yeah,
that's the first thing
Tom
Peter
put those on. You can tell they've seen better days. That is coming off. Winch line's getting replaced. We've got new fog lights going in it before 24 hours. I'm not going to shame anybody, but these headlights, you may or may not recognize them, are absolute trash. Maybe we'll shame them later. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, I'm going to see if they'll warranty them because I don't know if it's function or if they're actually just broken, but we'll get to that later. 2 SS5s, Diode Dynamics. You want to hit the middle switch. I love these things for 2 reasons. 1, they're brighter than the headlights. And 2, they have fancy backlights. So green, because we're nerds and green is cool. So I run those, show things off. But yeah, the front bumper is a project before 24 hours here. We'll get that going. We've got 35s. These are the Dick CPEC EXPs, which was just basically before they became the Mickey Thompson Baja Legend EXP, which is the current tire, but same tread pattern, same compounds, all that stuff. They just rebranded the tire way back when. Got a screaming good deal on these for Tom. They are sitting on the old Rocktrix RT117 in machine finish and gunmetal gray. You might wonder why we went machine finish on a silver Jeep. It's not going to stay silver. I'm not going to get into it, but it's not staying silver. You guys know Rocktrix, our favorite wheel. Use code DIRTDRIVE on their website. Get a nice little discount. Get yourself a set of wheels. They do have beadlocks and 8 lugs available now. So beadlocks are purdy and they're cheap. Well, let me rephrase that. They're inexpensive because these wheels aren't cheap. You can see they've been dinged up in Moab. They do great. They balance nice. They're affordable. I love these things. We sell a ton of them. Custom inner fenders, Skull Crushers off-road. That goes way back. That was why, again, one of the first mods Tom did. Things, yeah. Got the sweet laser logo. I think this is like
they've now been repainted 3
I was going to say the 3rd or 4th coat of paint. Falcon 3.1s. I do need to trim those to clear the reservoir. I don't know if we're keeping the Falcons yet. Still working on that.
Turn around, face the camera.
No, Tim. Dings, dents, Amazon fender flares. Those are going in the trash. That's a mud puddle. Tom walk. Drop the door because Tom walk. So thinking about leaving it. Haven't decided yet.
Have to.
Oh yeah, and then the classic.
noob dent.
Yeah, the classic. I forgot to put my door strap back on, and the wind took it and opened it. That's all Tom walk.
One on each side, so we're symmetrical.
Yep. That's all Tom. That's not me. This dent, this is me. That's Moab. This dent is me. That's Moab.
Whose butt cheeks are on the hood?
I don't know if that's. I've been asking that question. I don't know if those are butt cheeks or if that's just from how many times the hood's been left open.
Also true.
Because for less than 100,000 miles, this thing's had open heart surgery at least twice. Courtesy of PJ.
Yeah.
There's no rocker guards or rock sliders yet. I have ideas. I've been doing some sketching.
That's always dangerous.
It's not that dangerous. Done dumber things.
That is accurate.
So, yeah, we're gonna build something for that because I'm cheap, I'm poor, and I like to build things.
You're also trying to learn, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, we had the capability and the skills. It's just the time and effort. But that's on the. I have 3 lists. I have the we have to do this before 24 hours, and then I have the would like to, and the should. We have the should, the could, and the would.
Yep.
The rock sliders are on the could list. We could do them. We probably should do them. It's they're in between. So we're getting there. I don't even know. Nothing exciting in the back seat other than trash. And a
new door
car
being
seat.
about to happen.
I was gentle with it. You didn't see me hold it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so we'll just close that. There's nothing to see there.
Except the cribbing that's been in there for 10 years.
Yeah, well, we'll get that from the back. Spoonsered. A lot of horsepower right here. A lot of horsepower. Our friends over at 7 Slot. What's up, Angel? These guys are a bunch of assholes. Check out that podcast though. They're kind of fun. Abe, Tommy, what's up?
Great shout outs there, bud.
Wow, thanks guys. You want to do it? You want to do it? You sure about that? Bunch of missing parts. There was a god-awful bumper.
For aesthetic reasons and some functional reasons.
Mostly functional, really. I just happen to like the aesthetic at this point.
Yeah.
If you followed any of the Moab trip, you know that things fell off. So they've been permanently removed. There's a couple scars from trail fix welding.
What fell off?
The bumper. The whole bumper bit came off in Moab.
The front fell off.
Did it?
No, the back fell off.
I knew it came like.
Yeah.
It didn't fall all the way off though, did it?
I said it came off. We may have helped it. So that is now in the trash. That was some god-awful Amazon bumper that was
bad.
rusting away and pulling the tailgate down, all the other stuff. So spare tire delete. Moto built. If for some reason you watch our tiny little channel, I did order your D-ring hooks to go in here. It'd be great if you could ship those. I need those. We're gonna build a little bumper. The Moto Build does make a really nice like bumper delete bumper thing, but they give you provisions for the tow hitch, and they put their logo in it, which nothing against Moto Built. I don't like the bolt look. I want something a little cleaner, so we're just gonna build our own. That'll be fun.
Going to be installing a locking gas cap at some point.
Probably not. Back. Still full of my camping gear from Overland Expo. If you're keeping track, that was 4 months ago.
Oh my God. Professional.
I don't know where this came from.
Top water.
I don't know if it's home built.
China.
China. Yeah, it's going in the trash. It's just, it's convenient, but it's also inconvenient. Since we're not running a rear bumper or tire carrier, I'm gonna do some sort of tire carrier, recovery gear, drawer system, something or other back here some point. For 24 hours, the spare tire will probably just be ratchet strapped back here. Because time is a thing.
It's just a construct, man.
The Molly kit will probably keep. I do like it. It does work. Currently, all of the straps and recovery gear are in the back seat because we had a snowstorm, and if you're in Northern Virginia, you have a snowstorm, people end up in ditches. I had 2 people spin out in front of me that I both winched out on the side of the highway. Good times. So yeah, that's getting removed. Camping gear will come out. We'll do something fun back here, but fire extinguisher, cribbing. In Tom's defense, he did make a pretty nice chainsaw mount for when we would run the chainsaw. We still have some fire department tools. Good old Tech Rescue Tom, at his finest. Choose your character.
This is skin 1.
And then this is the part where I put my camera down and take my hoodie off.
Yeah.
And then do it again.
Like do the rotate. Do the rotate.
The ground smut really.
We definitely should have parked these differently. The lighting's
Why?
It's all right.
You parked that one there, so I had to park that one there.
I park there all the time. It's my driveway.
Hello, Dirt Nerds viewers. Welcome to the YouTube channel.
So awkward.
Hey. It's better than nothing.
You have to be excited a little bit.
I am excited.
Welcome back to DirtNerds YouTube. Today, we're going to be introducing one of the longest running LJs ever in the history of man, the Warthog.
That was great.
This is PJ. He's now going to talk about it because it's his and it's broken.
That's my Jeep. Does the things.
That's the thing.
It did its thing in Moab. I did earn
In
a
two-wheel
sticker,
drive
though.
and reverse.
I did the not for off-road use. I don't remember what I got it from, but
You were going in reverse and winching.
I was just trying to impress you guys. It worked.
Big smoky burnouts.
On the same trail that Tom thought was a good trail to start on, but it was a little harder than expected. We went to go winch PJ up and pulling the winch in, and he was in reverse and didn't realize it. And then our buddy Travis is the one who realized it. So he got a nice little sticker too.
I was distracted.
By the beauty of the scenery. And the people who somehow made it into our group, and we had to help winch them up too. It was a lot. So.
Anyway.
But this thing's got long arms. It's great.
It's a 2004 LJ. For anybody that doesn't know what an LJ is.
It's a long Jeep.
It's a long Jeep. This was the original Jeep Unlimited.
Yeah.
You can't see it now because I put sliders on it, but anyways. I've had this thing since 2010, 2011. It's my first true vehicle that I bought.
You were 19?
Yeah, 1920.
Yeah.
I was in high school when I got it.
And
it's still here.
You were in high school at 20?
1920. Yeah.
High school ends at 18, sir.
Yeah. I was a late bloomer.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the video. I bought it with a budget lift and 33s. It still had a hard top. I think I was the third owner at that point.
Already?
And this, yeah.
Damn.
This came from Long Island, New York. I looked it up when I was at the Jeep dealership. Since then, it's got a long arm kit, 35s, Steelies, rock crawler springs, Bilstein shocks, the anti-rock in the front, custom bumper in the front, and if you want to zoom in, I put the little 7-slot logo underneath.
Ta-ta.
Badlands Apex winch, that one's new. That one actually came in handy a lot in Moab.
Yes.
Hood louver, a whole bunch of exterior accessories, Poison Spider rock slider, Poison Spider armor. And if you come around the back, probably my favorite modification. Oh, that's already open. There you go. They're not around anymore, but if you've ever heard the name Rockman Off-Road, they do the drop-down tailgate just like the Poison Spider, but this one comes with storage, so it was kind of a no-brainer. And yeah.
And
I think the only interior thing that I've done so far is the seats, courtesy of DirtNerds. Some Corbeau seats.
Ah, yes.
Those came in handy from Moab too. That was probably the most comfortable drive.
I was going to say, they came in more handy for the actual drive out there, because...
I didn't have any back pain.
No, that was...
Normally, if I do like a 4-hour road trip, like up to Roush or AOAA or something like that,
yeah,
I'm like itching to get out of this thing within 2 hours.
No, it was good.
If you want to zoom in on my aux beam switch panel mount that I made.
Just talk about it. I'll do a detail shot afterwards.
Okay. I found a place on Etsy. I don't know if they're around anymore, but they did a 3D printed vent replacement for the aux beam switch. And it just pops in and out. You run the wires through the dash, straight to your aux beam under the hood, and you got your switch panel right there. You lose out on some AC ventilation, but if it's a trail rig, who really cares?
I was going to say, what AC?
Yeah.
We had 0 AC on the way out to Moab.
Headlights?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the ones that we had left over when we were moving. It's got roughly 180,000 miles on it right now, and I bought it with 75,000. So I'd say that's pretty good for 10 plus years and owning it. So far, it's got the stock suspension and drivetrain outside of the long arms.
And the springs.
And the springs.
And the shocks.
Minor details. Anyways.
Semantics!
Steering and all that shit. Whatever.
It's still rocking the Dana 30, which for 35s on a TJ, that's pretty impressive.
It's lasted this long.
It is bent. Yeah.
It's only slightly bent.
Someone's got a little squeaky issue that doesn't go away. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't do yours all the way up.
Not too much done under the hood. It looks like there's a lot more because of the Highline fenders and everything's just been rearranged, but it's got the stock.
Snorkel.
Yeah, the snorkel, but that's mostly the intake. But
what do you call those, Tim?
It's a cowl intake.
Shut up. Stock 4.0, original motor. It's probably gonna get yanked out at some point.
I was gonna say not for much longer.
I'll probably keep the 4.0, maybe stroke it. Who knows?
Absolutely.
I don't really know yet.
Absolutely stroke it. Stroke it 4.2 times.
Other than that, nothing else under the hood. I haven't done anything with the radiator but replace it. It's really just been a whole bunch of maintenance. Outside of that, I got a matching set of Super Duty axles to put under it. Been slowly working on those.
Yeah.
Custom suspension from Culpepper Customs getting done. Links, Johnny joints, steering, 40s, wheels. Haven't decided which wheels I want to go with, either Dirty Life or Rocktrix.
Whichever have the most cost-effective beadlocks.
Yeah. Jeepcables was nice enough to send me their own kit for this, which I'm going to do a bunch of photos and videos for.
Put that away.
Thank you, Chrissy. Jesus Christ.
When you haven't learned how to edit your videos, so you make your own props.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. If somebody wants to find a light bar that'll fit on that Motobuilt bracket, that would be nice. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty simple build. It's going to be my media rig.
Awkward distance. Wow.
I just wrap up, say, cool, thank you guys for watching.
Cool. Thanks for watching.
That's PJ.
Like, follow, and subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe, do your things. We'll see you next time.